Ha! You thought we were joking, but we're back. Too bad. Another Disney feature. Ha ha, bitches. Ha ha. Alright guys, Comics Plus, let's go. Speaking of a good franchise, a good Disney franchise, Disney franchise, Into the Unknown. How it should have ended, Frozen 2. Yes, we can enjoy. This franchise hasn't been tainted yet. Loved it, loved the movie. Best movie last year for me. But I did not see 1917 until this year, and that movie was good. You haven't seen that movie? Oh man, that movie was so good, 1917. But until that, I guess technically though, Endgame also came out last year too. It was so far away, but Frozen was great, man. Frozen has more replay value. Frozen 2 has more replay value than Endgame. I mean, fuck it, it's all Disney. Fuck,
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Oh, this is a Frozen 2 pop.
Yeah.
Snap.
I bought it right after the movie. I was like, Elsa, you're coming home with me. Let's see how it should have ended if there was a better way to do it, because I thought it was great.
Hey guys, I got a big announcement to make before we start. I wrote and illustrated my first book.
Oh yeah.
I'll talk more about it after. The links are in the description.
It's
Pre-order
self-published.
today.
And you do it, man, because YouTube ain't paying.
Yeah.
Make that money.
So, I've been thinking, this whole trapped in the forest thing happened after the dam was built.
Are you
Right.
suggesting that the dam caused this magical spell?
I think it's a possibility.
Well, fighting each other hasn't seemed to change anything, and you do understand nature better than we do. Let's just destroy the dam and see what happens.
True.
That scream.
True. Hey.
Okay, I've come all this way. Let's figure this out. Wind, fire, water, earth. What's this all about? A place in the middle. What does it mean? The fifth spirit must be me.
Not you.
Elsa? What are you doing?
Mother, I'm trying to become who I'm supposed to be.
But you already discovered who you're supposed to be.
In the
Yes,
first
but
movie?
now I'm supposed to be the fifth spirit. Wind, fire, water, earth, and ice.
Ice is the spirit.
Because it's
Fifth
my
spirit.
power, so I just assumed that was it.
Elsa, your power is making ice. If anything, you're a form of the water spirit.
True.
The fifth spirit is love.
What?
Okay.
And who do you know that has that power?
My sister.
Me?
Not everything has to be about you, Elsa. It's Anna.
Well, I'm sorry. Not everybody can make living things out of ice either, Mother.
go.
Just go get your sister right now.
Ugh, fine.
I always thought.
So, all I do is stand here? Yes, congratulations. Then what happens? Then you evolve into your new form, most likely signified by a super awesome new gown.
Oh, this is so exciting. What kind of gown do you think it will be? Something elegant, sophisticated,
That actually sounds
and the
like
color. Such an important decision.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
Oh, look
that
at
is
that.
not what I was
What
expecting.
the hell?
At all. I like
Fire?
You, fifth element.
Oh!
Green?
Oh, I get it.
I was the only master of the elements.
You and me both, kid.
Right.
Oh, I'm
the
sure
hell
I'm
outta
not a
here.
master of any. Let our powers combine!
Yeah! Oh shit! Captain Planet!
Heart!
I formed the heart!
Your
Powers combined! I am
Captain Planet!
Planet!
Looks like that dam is causing the enchanted forest some harm. I better go take care of it.
Oh shit!
Not today, dam. Okay, I was on board with Anna being the fifth spirit, but now I feel like this is all getting very confusing.
Yo, did they really get him to come do this voice?
It should have been me, Anna! It should have been me! Oh, Elsa, wait! Elsa!
What the hell?
What the heck are you guys
Hey, that's a Fortress of Solitude! That's great. I did think about that. That's great.
Hey, what's up, Batman?
Oh my god.
Want to know my secret identity?
pass.
Multi-pass.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching.
Awesome. All right, yeah. Make sure you check out his book
And
as
speaking
well.
of sisters, guess what? I wrote and illustrated my first children's book about my sister.
Hey man,
Yeah,
It's
do what you
actually
gotta
gotta do what you gotta do because you know
I
you can't
know.
make money off it.
It's
Well,
called I Do
I know
Not
you
Like
make
Living
some.
with Brothers.
After you're done
It's
with
all
this
about
book,
the ups
go
and
ahead and
downs
check
of
out
growing up with
Obsidian
siblings and learning to see the
Perspective.
value and goodness in each other.
Do you have a story
Also,
about
thank
your
you, Leonard, to
family
my real
too?
sister
Like
for
that?
supporting and putting up with her goofy
Not
brothers
like
your whole
that.
life.
Nah. Do
So if you like
draw?
children's
Nah.
books, or you know someone who does, or if you just want to support this channel because you are so awesome,
It's so
please
awesome.
consider.
All right. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Yeah, we got these new LED lights in here. The fifth spirit is acting up in here for real.
That's so funny that they did the Captain Planet thing because YouTube,
Right.
one of the earlier YouTube videos I remember watching from like 10 years ago, I don't know how long, was when Don Cheadle was doing Captain Planet.
Right.
You know,
Captain Planet, motherfucker.
that was
Don't
fucking,
call me again.
That was, yeah.
He's like, don't call me again.
That was crazy. I love that. It's funny how it should have ended. I guess they just went ham. They did their own thing because
Right.
like
Well, it's hard when you actually have a really good story.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
really hard to like poke fun about it. I remember with their how it should have ended Frozen 1.
Mm-hmm.
They basically were like, "Yo, let's just call fucking Professor Xavier up." Like they're like, "Conceal it, so fill it." They're like, "That is a horrible way of parenting. Let me introduce you to somebody."
I never saw that.
Oh, it was so good. They were like, the parents just sent them to Xavier Mansion,
Yeah.
and she became an X-Men.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, that fucking makes sense a lot.
Yeah.
Because Elsa is probably the best mutant in the Disney world, Disney Kingdom.
It's basic fucking psychology. Like you learn this in your 101s
Right.
about the
Elements?
ways, well, the way that people are scarred in their upbringing, right? So when you tell a child that you're not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to,
True.
you're not supposed to be this way. Hey, don't jiggle your pee-pee 3 times, just twice. Like you'll fucking you develop a fucking
Complex?
complex.
Yeah.
You know. So for Elsa, it's like conceal, don't feel, no, go away. You know, like that's it. No, let them figure that shit out. Let her play with the ice and figure out what the fuck she's able to do.
But she was also an endangerment to everybody else. And then on top of that, as they touched upon more in the second movie,
Yes.
People hate and people fear what they don't understand.
Yes.
So the last thing they need, and like we see this in a lot of medieval type stories, people with abilities
Right.
that are different than other people, the people fear.
Yeah.
And especially when you're in a position of power,
Yeah.
you're royal, like what? Your daughter is a freak?
Okay, so
know?
I really don't believe that. If you're royalty, you can do, like, if I'm going off of, like, what I think from history, if she was a fucking royal and she had powers, the people have nothing to say about it.
But that's only if
As
you...
long as they being fed and they doing, we live.
But that would be only if you because at that point you become so distant from the people you're supposed to be serving.
You already are distant as a royal.
Right,
like
but
that-
the whole point is you're supposed to be serving those people. Like, let's just say, for instance, like Heroes is a good example. Wasn't there the main guy that could fly? He was a politician or something. Peter's brother,
right? The older guy.
He was a politician. He kept that shit real secret because he was like, the moment people know that he can fly like Jesus and such, it's going to make things so complicated because you're not looked at as part of the same race anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the X-Men always were dealing with.
Yeah.
And Bryan Singer did a great job in those first two movies of showing how legislation, politicians, they don't see people with enhanced abilities as human anymore. You're a separate category. So, especially for people that are like God-fearing and are Bible-thumping and what have you not.
Good point.
They're going to be like, oh, the fucking devil has Elsa. We're going to hunt that bitch at the dead of night because we're doing it for the people.
Yeah,
like
we
that,
already got this coronavirus bullshit. People
Look at
feeling how they feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Good one bringing out the fucking Heroes thing because I forgot about that.
And then look at Game of Thrones when Stannis' daughter had dragon skin and shit. I don't think she had powers or anything, but yeah, people saw that as like a leprosy and whatever. Mm-hmm. If Elsa's up here creating fucking sentient beings out of ice,
Look at my people.
You know, right.
Look what I can do.
Right? Nah, man. This ain't... Maleficent, same deal.
Right.
Maleficent, people feared her ass and cut her fucking wings off and shit, you know? So, that's a good movie, actually, to watch.
Maleficent? I can't watch
2.
that. Oh, 2? I didn't see 2.
Yeah.
Is that even out?
It came and went, dude.
Oh.
That shit came out in October.
Gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I'd watch that. Like, I'd actually do recently we've been, because we're kind of in semi-quarantine or whatever, we've been doing a lot of live reactions at home for movies we haven't seen yet, and movies that we're skipping that have come out in theaters. So maybe Maleficent 2 might be the next one. Speaking of recycled Disney cast members and concepts and things like that. But as you were kind of mentioning earlier, I always thought that was going to be a concept for Frozen 2, is the fact that Anna had powers.
Yeah, I thought that's where they were going.
I always thought Anna was going to be the fire to Elsa's ice.
I thought they were going that way, but no, it's more like Elsa, you have more to your life than ruling. You are this ice queen,
which was great.
But you're also a spirit of the forest, and and with that, relinquishing her control and giving it to her little sister.
Right.
I thought, okay, this is redeeming, because I always found her sister Anna to be, or it was Anna to be quite annoying.
Right.
Like so overbearing. But that's the problem when it comes to their relationship and how it's how their upbringing. They have these complexes.
Right.
Like, you have to bring me, you have to go with you, and it's like, bitch, you don't have powers. Go sit out. Right. I got this. Right. But at the end of Frozen 2, she did save her.
Yeah.
She fucking was she was like left alone or whatever, and then had to fucking take the rock giants to break the thing.
Yep.
Shit wasn't gonna happen unless Anna stepped up. So
yeah. She did it.
That's why I like that movie a lot. Because I wasn't feeling Frozen 1 a lot, but Frozen 2 was like, man, this shit is good.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree. Everybody had a significant point. Even fucking Olaf got Thanos snapped and shit out of
yeah, I even that Olaf shit was crazy. I was like, whoa.
I was like, yo, Disney taking this shit to another level. Like, they legit, like, I know they're recycling same Avengers themes, but Olaf fucking died. I was like, holy shit.
But I know
Elsa went to hell.
I know I love this movie when who's the Kristoff, when he had his fucking power ballad. Like, this movie's going hard
Lost in the Woods
for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was watching a musical for real. Like, and it's been a while since I've seen something on Broadway. So
Lost in the Woods, but that was more of a tribute to like the '80s style rock ballads. It was great though.
It was great. The rhythm of the way the movie just stopped for this moment. Did
you actually see the music video with Weezer doing it?
No.
They actually got the voice actress to play Anna.
Oh, okay.
And she actually kind of looks it. She sells it pretty well. So, and then everybody else is, I think, dressed up as reindeers or whatever. So,
okay.
No, man. I thought this was good. I can't wait for Frozen 3. Fucking spring, bitches. That's where we're going next. And then finally, Frozen 4, summer. That's how it's going.
That'd be crazy if the franchise goes like that.
Oh, it's definitely going.
It's like it'd be like Toy Story. Like Toy Story, I thought was done, but they're still like going ham every 10 years. But like
they gotta make that money.
They
gotta make that money. I'm ready for Frozen 3.
It's funny, we were just talking about Star Wars and how they're bleeding franchises, but when it comes to some of these other franchises, they're still rocking it.
Yeah.
They're still, but then these are still relatively young franchises.
Exactly, that's the thing.
Has been around since like 1970.
When we get the Frozen 9 Rise of the Anna Clan or some shit like that, and they bring back fucking Han's clone body.
Or they bring back Anna's dad or whatever. What's his dad? The one that tried to kill the guys and then
grandfather. Yeah, right. They bring back the grandfather.
The grandfather.
Strike me down, and you shall become more powerful.
We will build a bigger dam.
And
then a wall. Fuck that.
They gonna start calling that shit the Indonesian virus and shit. So fucking Frozen 6 is gonna be some bullshit about how the Indonesian people are Anna's powers or Elsa's powers giving viruses to the people of Arendelle, and it came from the Indonesian people, and they start calling it the Indonesian. What were the name of those Indian people? They were The fucking Indians in that.
Oh, in the movie, I don't know.
They'd be like,
I don't remember, man.
Yeah, I mean that's what it's gonna be. That's the next thing. That's Frozen 6, people. The coronavirus. Elsa's going up against even she can't freeze. She can't freeze the coronavirus. The power of Anna and her heat blast is. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Anna's gonna die and come back like a rising phoenix with fire powers.
Oh shit!
That's when you know Frozen has finally jumped the shark. Or, Anna, I have something to tell you. There's a third sister. There you go. The one that they really chucked down the whale or some shit like that. It was a stillborn baby, and I'm just saying.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying. Look,
this rabbit hole we're going.
I'm just saying. Look, there's gonna be a scene where Anna and Elsa. We're gonna get another flashback, and they're gonna be like, "Daddy, what's down that room?" Anna, Elsa, you must never go down that room. And they never went down there. And then finally they remade it. And then one day Olive runs through the wall playing some fucking game. And they knock down this wall. And they're like, what is this? And they see a fucking chained daughter or brother in the fucking basement that everybody forgot about.
And he's Tarzan.
And he's Tarzan. That is true, right?
That was supposed to be a thing.
That the mom remarried, or no?
Apparently the theory was in the first Frozen.
Right. They had Tarzan was the baby, so they had the baby on the ship, and so and then Arendelle's boat crashed. Yeah, but he survived, and that's oh my god. You know what? If they actually did go down that route, I'd be kind of interested in that. I'm just gonna. He's got the fucking power of Earth or some shit like that.
That's why he's That's why he's so like just in league with the jungle.
He's in touch with it there, and then so Ariel is also somewhere mixed in there as well. Because that's the whole thing is where Flounder gets mixed up in the boat. That's supposed to be Arendelle's boat.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So when Flounder.
With the shark, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The only reason why I know is because of Kingdom Hearts 1 level.
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen Little Mermaid.
That's supposed to be the Arendelle boat that crashes.
Okay, alright. That's some interesting retcons there, Disney.
And then, Rapunzel and shit, they actually are trading partners with Arendelle.
Mm-hmm. I think I heard that.
You actually see them in Frozen 1.
Okay. I think
with the cut hair. And you see Fat Snow White in there. I'm telling you, go back to Frozen 1, you'll see older Snow White and older Prince Charles.
Yeah.
Queen Elsa. Alright, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that rabbit hole.
That was a good riff.
Like Alice in Wonderland. Next, going into the unknown. Peace, y'all.